What's happening, guys? Gemma here and back again for another video, and today we are in Spain and we're going to be checking out a Toys R Us that is open. It is alive and kicking. We're going to take a look at that in this video, but I really wanted to stop by Game just to compare the prices and the range of stuff between Game in Spain and the game that we have here in the United Kingdom. And I've done a lot of tours and a lot of kind of challenges, £3 challenges, £5 challenges here in the UK, so I wanted to have a whip around. And to be honest, guys, I was pleasantly surprised. The stock levels seem to be way more plentiful compared to the United Kingdom, especially with the Nintendo Switch as well as the Nintendo 3DS, like this here, Hunting Simulator. Personally, don't recall seeing that in the UK game, but nonetheless, it's right here in Spain. Now, everybody has been going crazy for Octopath Traveler, but we're going to come back to that point because, guys, tomorrow, because the schedule of videos is a little bit effed up, what should have been the video today is actually going to drop tomorrow, and that will be pickups. And I'm filming on my GoPro at the place where we were staying in Spain, so it's very ad hoc, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, let me know, just coming back to Octopath Traveler, have you guys got it? Have you got into it? Everybody's going nuts. It's very reminiscent of a 16-bit top-down, nice RPG. Think along the lines of your Final Fantasies, but this thing has been going it's been selling out everywhere, but absolutely everywhere. So like I said, the 3DS range, both pre-owned and brand new, was really awesome. We have a good sift through here. Didn't buy anything in terms of, your 3DS stuff. Did pick up a Nintendo game. I'm not going to tell you on what platform because I'll be ruining pickups videos. But if you guys want to guess what I pick up, slam me a comment below. And also let me know what you've been picking up recently as well. Now, we've got a few games coming out on the horizon that I'm super excited for. We got what do we got? We got Red Dead Redemption 2. The Last of Us 2 has just had a release date announced or speculated for March 29th, 2019. So I'm super revved up. And I just look at this here, right? GTA 5, $29.99. Boy, has that game held its value. Seriously, guys. I'm so pleased with that, but I think Rockstar have milked it to every nth degree with the online capabilities, rather than giving us DLC single player, but hey, they gotta go with what works, right? Now, you guys saw the little swing around then. Clock these. PS2 games. Now, here in the United Kingdom, we do not have PlayStation 2 games in-game. We only have PS2 games for high street stores in CEX. Other than CEX, if you want to get any PS2 games or original Xbox or PSP, we're going to see some more PSP games, you guys got to go to local retro game stores or charity shops. So I was pretty stoked with this. Like I said, the PSP selection, not too shabby at all. Really decently priced. Daxter here at €4.95. Didn't pick any PSP games up, but again, I just had a good sift through because I always like to know what you guys think in that comment section below. So make sure you guys hit me up in the comments. What would you have purchased in this PSP lot? Right then, your PS4 range, really decent stuff. A lot of what you guys are seeing here was the brand new stuff. Probably a little bit more expensive, I would say, overall. Even with the exchange rate, I think this particular game out here in this part of Spain was a lot more expensive. There tend to be quite a few sales on in the UK at the minute with game. There didn't seem to be too much, the sales that were on, they weren't that great. So loads of PS3, loads of original Xbox pre-owned. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to the original Xbox. Sorry, Xbox One. I couldn't get to the brand new Xbox One games as they just had a delivery, and it was just it was quite small actually. This place was pretty small, and believe you me, guys, it was packed jam solid. So moving around, was pretty darn difficult, so I didn't get a chance to see what they had in on the Xbox One, but plenty of PS4 stuff, including Ghostbusters. $14.95, not too bad, not too bad. But let me know, would you have picked it up? And what do you guys think again in terms of the prices here? God of War, $59.99, a 10 out of 10 according to IGN. Do you guys agree with that? Do you think God of War is going to be the game of the year 2018? I'm not sure, guys. The year isn't out yet. There's still plenty of manoeuvrability for another game to come on and knock God of War off its pedestal, but it is a pretty damn sweet game. It really, really is, and I think for me, God of War has been a console seller. It's one of those games that everybody was anticipating, and it came up clutch. It did not disappoint. Do I think it's worth a 10 out of 10? I have this kind of general principle in life that you can never be 10 out of 10, you can never be perfect. So I'm going to kind of go play devil's advocate here and go for like a 9.5. But hey, who am I, right? Who am I? But let me know, is God of War worth 10 out of 10, guys? Crack a comment below. Oh yes, comics are plenty. If I could read Spanish, you bet your bottom dollar I would have bought some of these. Now, I can't speak for your game, but my local game does not have this range of comics in. Like, there's the odd few, you might be able to pick up a couple of Marvel things, like really mainstream stuff, but on the whole, the selection is pretty darn weak. But what about your game? Like, I don't want to kind of stereotype game as a whole and say like that all games in the UK don't have a decent comic selection, because I dare say that there's plenty of good stuff lurking around, but let me know again, guys. Now, we're coming over to a few bits in terms of your merchandise, and this was pretty cool to see. Okay, so we got some really, really nice manga, some Splatoon stuff, didn't even know that existed. We got a nice Lemmings figurine, which I posted over on Instagram. Sorry about the background noise, guys, it's pretty busy where I am right now. And then some really cool Pokemon cards, and just some really nice little handhelds. We've got a Pixel player here, loads of really cool stuff. Alright, so just before we head out to Toys R Us, we're taking one last look at the Amiibo selection. Again, put a couple of these over on Instagram. And I'm going to spoil one pickups for tomorrow. I did pick up the pink Yoshi because I just found it super cool, and you don't come across that in the UK as much. But again, could be wrong, it could just be my game. So I decided to pick it up purely as a shelf filler because I keep Amiibo sealed. I only have a couple, and I'll only buy the ones that really appeal to me. I don't care about the functionality of Amiibos, but that's just me as a player. You may differ, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I think overall, the Nintendo stuff in here was absolutely on point. But guys, this is where it happens. This is where we find an open Toys R Us. So we're just going to close out with the 3DS games, and then we're going to bounce to Toys R Us. Alright, here it is, guys. Toys R Us, alive and kicking in Spain. I have no idea how Spain managed to get some kind of agreement, I guess, for Toys R Us to remain open, because I know they're closed in the States, they're closed here in the UK, they're closed out in Australia. I mean, what is going on? If there are any Spaniards watching this, please let me know what is going on with your Toys R Us. It may just be a couple that are waiting to close, because I will say a lot of these things were on clearance, and I will take you guys to the game section. But don't you think the shelves look pretty full? The shelves look bustling. Now, okay, it wasn't overly busy, but this was a weekday. But there's a fair few people in, and like I say, me and Jess did pick some cool stuff up. They had a lot of the gaming stuff on sale, which again we'll take a look at. Tends to well, in general, actually, I think this Toys R Us had a much better selection than anything I've seen in the UK Toys R Us for quite some time. But again, that's just me. Maybe the Toys R Us near me was pretty small compared to where you live, so don't shoot me down in the comment section, guys. But before we dive into the game section, which you can see just there, we do take a good look around, and then we do dive in and we look at the gaming goodness. Now, loads of Nintendo. It's always nice to see a ton of Nintendo stuff, and you guys can see the neon kind of bright popping orange price tags, and that is because, like I said, a lot of the stuff was on sale. They didn't have any brand new releases in. I think it kind of stopped around that FIFA 18 mark from what I gathered, but loads and loads of stuff for your DS, loads and loads of cases, loads of nice 2DS releases, even SNES Mini, which was really cool to see. But unfortunately there were no NES Minis, but nonetheless I can't complain. Jess and I were in our element here, picked up a couple of things which I will say for pickups videos. That isn't any games that were €3, it's quite deceptive. They were just like a couple of Labo, a couple of like wrist straps for the Nintendo Switch. But again, if that's the kind of thing you're after, you know, for €3, which is about £2, probably like £2.75, it's not too bad. NES Mini case up there, as well as an SNES Mini case. I have a SNES Mini case, so I didn't really bother buying it. Like Mario drones as well, guys. Like seriously, the Nintendo stuff was on point here. In this was a place called El Puerto, in the southern part of Spain, right near the coast. It's probably about an hour and 20 minutes south of Seville, for those that want to go check it out. This was in a mall. Don't know what the mall was called, but I'm sure you guys can Google it if anybody's living around that area. You can go and check this out for yourself. And Jess, as she's holding that up, I think that was a Yoshi drone, like a mini Yoshi drone. So go, obviously no good for any YouTubers, of course, but if you've got small kids that want a drone and you don't want to pay a fortune, boom, €15, let's get it. Super Smash Brothers, $29.97, not too shabby for that. So overall, guys, really stoked, and I'm dying to see what you guys think in the comment section below. So if you are new here and you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up and share the video, guys. Just grab that URL and put it over on your social media. Let's get some people over in honor of Toys R Us. But for now, guys, I will see you on stream this weekend, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. But for now, my name is Gemma. Take care. Have a beautiful day. Pixel Pals rule. See you soon.